let's talk a little bit about this. Retail giant Target is now facing more backlash this morning, this time for funding a nonprofit that has called to demilitarize the violent U.S. military and impose sanctions on Israel, according to tax documents. The group, NDN Collective, also called to shut down Mount Rushmore. Can you imagine? They said, quote, Mount Rushmore is on stolen Lakota land and its very existence is a symbol of white supremacy. Well, you know what? Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. And the governor, Kristi Noem, joins us right now. You're even in front of it right now. What do you make of this, Governor?
I'm right in front of Mount Rushmore, yes. Well, Steve, it's crazy. What NDN Collective has said, this nonprofit, is that South Dakota is the cornerstone battle against freedom. They want to take away Mount Rushmore, shut it down, eliminate it. And it has long been an institution of what America stands for. Target Corporation, their nonprofit, has funded NDN Collection tens of millions of dollars. In fact, in 2021, they gave them over $50 million to use to be anti-America, to be anti-military, anti-cop, anti-veteran, to be anti-Israel. And this is a very extreme organization that's raising these dollars from nonprofits such as Target and going forward and buying land and using it to infiltrate our American way of life and our value system. It's dangerous. And Steve, I'll tell you, I'm like a lot of Americans, love to shop at Target. I mean, we do, but we just can't anymore. And while the rest of the country is worried about having fun and going out and shopping and enjoying a store, that store is fundamentally tearing down this country. And we have to have real conversations about how serious we are about protecting our freedom. Sure,
absolutely. Target's having a bad month, just saying.
They are.
So, Governor, you're there in
well-deserved.
You're there in South Dakota. The governor to the north of you in North Dakota, a fellow by the name of Mr. Burgum, is jumping into the 2024 race. What, you know him, you're both Republicans. What do we need to know about this guy?
Well, he wanted me to promise that I wouldn't talk about how we beat them in the national championship football game last year. So he wanted me to stay away from that topic. Right. So unfortunately, I'm not able to do that today, but go Jacks. Honestly, Doug Burgum's a nice man. What's interesting to me is all these people that keep jumping into this race. They got to show us how they're going to win. I don't know how they're going to win. The more people that get in, it strengthens President Trump. And everybody keeps asking the wrong questions here. They need to ask, what kind of a president do we need? Not do these guys want or these ladies in this race. It's what do we need as a country? Who is going to really protect the United States of America?
Sure. Governor, in the last year or two, some have suggested that you might actually get in. Any interest?
Well, again, wrong question, Steve. Wrong question. It's really what we need to be asking is we need a president that actually does things, that actually stands up when it matters. Where were all these people when COVID and we had an overreach of authority, when beaches were closing in states, when businesses were closing? Where were people when we had a fight over our value system? I want to see what they did when times were tough, when it was hard. That's who we need as president.
All right. Governor, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Steve. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. All right.